just when I think that this day can't get any more exciting, get any more higher vibrational, get any more love, then Monserrat comes. Wow. Okay. Welcome, our viewers and visitors, to Enlightened World Network. My name is Rachel Lotto, and I'm with Way Chill Life. Today is 2/22, February 22nd, 2022. And we are celebrating the fact that you are a divine being, that you are an angelic soul, that you are the controller of your own world, of your own happiness, and that you get to choose to be the creator and you get to choose this divine love. And today, somewhere in the universal blip of time, is just that moment that fear, anxiety, third dimensional problems, well, that matrix has been crushed. And now we're going into the matrix of love, love, love. So today we interviewed some amazing mediums, numerologists. We got some sound healing done already. And we're getting ready now to get some more angelic messages. Terry Angel gave us some messages telling us about how to love life and love ourselves. Yvette Kinch came on and she even talked about how just being a divine being means more than the human love of victimhood and kind of guilt and pulling us down. The divine love is unconditional, unlimited. It doesn't have any of the judgment. Now, for these next 2 hours, we're going to go straight to the angels. We're going to go straight to that divine love. And we're also going to get healing energy. We talked about Raphael with Terry Angel and how he is our great healer. Well, it just so happens that Monserrat is really good friends with Archangel Michael. We love Michelaglios, because Michelaglios is that angel of not just protection, but of everything. I love Michael not because I also feel that it's my soul father, but because he's a little bit of a catch-all angel. Like he knows everybody. And so he can even guide you to the right angelic being if maybe that's not his cup of tea. He'll say, oh, hey, I'll cut the cords and I'll clear you out, but why don't you go over and talk to Sandathon over there, or Metatron, or Uriel, and he'll pull in other angels to tell you, help whatever that problem is. So I know I'm getting too excited and I'm talking too much. Let me turn this over to our wonderful guest speaker for this moment in time of divine love, Monserrat. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure being here with all our angels, with you, with everybody, with all the love, all the healing and all the light that we're going to be receiving today. Right now, while you were talking about Archangel Michael was looking at us and he's like, fears. There's no fears. Today, there's no fears, and tomorrow, there's no fears, and the day before, there's no fears. So he always mentioned this vacuum, to vacuum ourselves, clean ourselves, to cancel, delete, and clear are the 3 words that he always mentioned to me. Cancel, delete, and clear. So you could keep moving forward to the good things that we have, but we don't notice. Today, it's not supposed to be only today, but for the magical number, we are a little bit more open to receive information and to hear a little bit more. So today, we give thanks for everything we have. We have a roof into our heads, we have food, we have life. That is the most important thing. We worry about bills, work, the kids, the car, the Every little thing we worry about. But when do we have the time to say thank you? I have a bill. Thank you. I have a car. When there's most of the people that they don't have a car, when there's people, families, women with kids living on the streets, and we don't give thanks because what we have. We are teaching our kids to have a cell phone when they're young age or the most expensive toy. But what about the values? What about the love to others? Today it's a beautiful day to talk about love, but they want me to mention this because it was really sad. In our kids, they're talking about our kids, the new generation that we're growing. Why there's so much hate in their hearts? What are we doing not wrong, but why are we forgetting to teach them? Why there's kids committing suicide as so young, like the last one that was 12 years old because somebody else was bullying him. Why we have to lose our kids? We sit down, we put a pause with our phones, turn off the TVs, and we have to talk to our kids about love. Okay, if this kid told you a bad word or an insult or told you something that it bugs you, forgive him. Maybe he's having a rough day. Why don't you go and talk to him and tell him, what can I do for you? Do you need help? Is somebody else bugging you? Is your parents treating you okay? Is a neighbor stranger do something to you? Why we have to judge right away? He's a bully. He's learning this from their parents. How do we know if they're not suffering from something? So we have to love those kids too. It's not their fault. When we grow up, okay, this coworker doesn't like me. Oh my God, I hope these bad things happen to them. No, it's the opposite. It's totally the opposite. We send them love. We send them blessings. You know what? Thank you for what you teach me. You teach me to be better. You tell me that when I told you that I talked to angels, you told me I was crazy. Now I know I'm not crazy. I'm blessed. And I'm here because of you. Thank you very much. And I keep sending you blessings and thanking you the rest of my life.
You are so right. This is the topic. This is that communication of divineness to teach our children that they are divine beings, that they have the love and they can choose a different answer than violence, than anger, than threatening. I'm a big history buff, and I understand that the United States was founded on violence. I get it. That does not mean that we need to keep perpetuating this violence.
Yes.
It is within our beings to just love and a forgiveness, a great forgiveness. There was this really cool cat that came on this planet. His name was Jesus Christ. And he tried to get us to understand that the kingdom of God is here now in this moment, here for everybody.
Yes.
And I love the fact that that is exactly the message that you really want us to focus and to acknowledge, is that it is about our self-love, but we have to make sure that we're teaching this self-love to our youth. And I don't have physical children, but that doesn't mean that it's not my responsibility too. It is. My nieces and nephews, my cousins, all of my extended family, is to give them another option of love. Can you tell us more about how we can choose love instead of anger or violence.
Yes. And we have to talk to them. We can't just focus in our stuff. We can just focus in, okay, I always put myself as example. I don't work, I'm at home. But yes, you have to clean, cook, this, that. If you have pets, the kids. You have to make time to do everything with love, not because you have to do it. If you're going to cook, what happens when you cook when you're in a bad mood? In my case, it gets really spicy because we eat a lot of spices. But when I'm mad, I'm like, okay, you ruined the food because you were mad, you lower your vibration, and then what happens? The rest of your day is bad. And it's not that it's bad. It's that you have to learn that you're here to be happy. You're not here. He didn't send you here to have anger against others or to wish bad things between you and the others. Yes, that's going to be, or non-friends. That's how I call them, or non-friends. Instead of enemies, I don't believe in the word enemies. I believe that those are not my friends, but I know they still love me in their own way. So you have to love them back. Okay, they do something bad to you. Let me see, what did I learn from this? What did he teach me or she teach me? Let me see. Maybe I'm doing something that I didn't supposed to. Maybe I hurt their feelings with a word that I say. Maybe I got confused with the language and I didn't use the correct word and I said it backwards. Or maybe something that she's feeling that I don't know. But it's not that they just hate you because they hate you. Maybe it's not their time to understand your process, where you are, what you're doing. For people, because we grow up, at least me as Hispanic, Catholic Church, they really punish you when they see a angelic tarot card because they think, oh my goodness, what are you doing? You're this. God doesn't approve this. You're talking to spirits. You're a medium, but you don't supposed to do that because the Bible says you don't have to do this. So they judge you right away without giving you the chance to explain that it's not that I'm going to look for the spirits. The spirits comes to me and they talk to me and they want me to help them. And there's no bad spirits. They're just lost. They're just confused. Yes, they make noises. They turn on lights. They close doors. But it's not to hurt you. It's because, hey, I'm here. Can you please help me? And most of them that I help them, most of the spirits, they don't want to be bad anymore. They just want to be guided to the light. But we get scared. What do? You see the light or something close, you run. Bye. And you're like, why are you running? He's a spirit. What is he going to do to you? But we don't understand that. And it's hard for the people who surround you to understand it too.
I'm going to add to this. I know a lot of people who said that they have turned off their spirituality because they're afraid of the ghosts and they come to them and they're saying, and I said, yeah, you want to know what? Actually, I'm going to bet that it's not a ghost that's coming to you. It's your guardian angel or another angel of some kind that's really trying to come through. And it's your fear perception that you don't actually see that it's an angel, that it's a messenger of God that wants to help you. So you are so right. It's so true. We don't have to fear anything.
No.
There, zombies, that's movies.
Exactly. They put that on our head like you're going to see this ugly. I mean, yes, I'm not going to lie. There's spirits that because the way they die, they're not going to look pretty. But they also really understanding. If you tell them, look, like me, I started seeing spirits since I was 4. And I was traumatized because of the spirits, because they always do something to get my attention. I didn't know. And I always run away. I'll be like, nope, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. No scary movies for me. And as an adult, when I wanted to see a movie, I was like this, like, let me see. Yes, maybe. Let me see. Maybe not. I'm like, why am I scared of? Now that I understand them and I talk to them, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry because I didn't understand you before. And it's not because I hate you. It's because I didn't understand. What did I supposed to do? You're not here to hurt me. Actually, sometimes we are the ones who will scare them, because I talk to them. Okay, I talk like if they're my friends. How can I help you? Don't be rude. Be nice. Be polite. Don't touch me. Don't pull my hair. I'll help you. And they do. They listen to you. Yes, like I said, they're not gonna look the way we want them to see them. I mean, it's not Casper the ghost or the friendly ghost, but they're just spirits. So at some point, we're gonna be in that side too. And like I was telling my daughter, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say hi to everybody, so they could see how it feels.
So, dear viewer, I know you can kind of see both of us. As Monserrat was talking, I could very clearly see several spirits like hugging you, holding you, and supporting you as you were talking. And I think that many of our viewers could see it too, and you'll have to come back and fast forward and watch this. You too, I know, will see that you are actually being highlighted and acknowledged as you are speaking, and I can literally see it. So again, this is just confirmation, which is what we're just trying to give to all of us, to everyone that's watching or listening, that there is no good, bad, or ugly. Things just are. We
Yeah.
learn to be judgment free. And there's so much knowledge and love and support. I mean, to think that when you were 4 years old and you began to experience this, the children that are being born now are way past the indigo
Yes.
rainbow children that we were. I can't even fathom what they must be seeing and experiencing. So again, we need to support,
Yes.
communicate, love the children.
And explain it to them too. I have a 5-year-old. His name is Noah. Sometimes he comes out in my lives because he's like, Mommy, do you see that spirit? Yes, Noah, I'm doing a live. Okay, Mommy. And he's the one who tells me, like my dad, he passed away. He's like, Mommy, Pandres is here. Pandres is here. Or Grandma is over there, Mommy. Oh, look, there's a ghost over there, Mommy. So if I don't know how to talk to him, imagine if I start telling him, that's a ghost. Oh my God, close your eyes. Don't look. Run away. I'm going to panic the kid. No, you explain it to them. Look, Noah, it's normal.
It
You're a
is.
medium. I mean, your mom is a medium. My dad seemed to. My older daughter seemed to. You're in a family of mediums. Sorry. Surprise. It's something good. It's
It
nothing
is.
bad. And I start talking to him. Look, if you get scared, if you feel fear, call Archangel Michael. Call Michael. Michael's your friend. Call him. Okay, he's blue. Yes, he's blue. He's blue, green, purple, whatever color you want to see him, he's perfect. If you want to see a rainbow, he's the rainbow angel. Just call him. And tell him to take away your fears and to change it for faith and for love. And they're not going to do nothing bad. They just want help. Something really interesting that happened, like I was telling you, and they know I recently moved here to New Mexico. This is my new first finally home, thank God, and thanks to my angels. And Terry Angel was here with me for a couple of days. She came to visit me. Both together, You could imagine how many spirits we have in this house. It was an on and off spirits. And they will turn off the cameras, they will messing with the computers, on and off. And we were laughing because we're like, okay, could you please let us finish the live? And then we talk to you. We find out that it was like 3 portals in this house. And you know, right here in New Mexico, I didn't know there's a lot of tribes and all kind of things happen. And there was everybody who was here, they were trying to reach for help. We give them the light, we guide them. There were so many that I can't even count. We talked to one spirit, her name was Julia, for over 2 hours. We became friends. And I always tell them, you guys are my friends because you always teach me something new. You guys show me something new that I don't know I could do, either to hear you, feel you pass by, touch me. And I thank for that. I thank you for that. Because if it wasn't for the spirits, I wouldn't be able to tell you that we all could do this. Everybody could talk to the spirits. Everybody could talk to the angels. It's just that as we were growing up, we block ourselves and we got in a distraction and we forgot about it. Yes. And you're like, I want to see, but I don't want to see. I have the time. No, I don't have the time to meditate. Too long. Or you're meditating and you're thinking, I have to cook. Wait, the dog. Oh, my husband is coming. The food. What am I going to cook? You're thinking 20 things at the same time and you're not meditating. And I always tell them, we are not superheroes. We don't have superpowers. It's not that just God told us, you're going to be special. No, we are all special. Everybody could do it. Everybody could talk to the angels. Everybody has love in their hearts. We all cry. We all fall in love 1, 2, 3, 4 times, all the time. It's the same thing. It's just that, like the school, you have to put time, you have to organize your day and do it like if you go to the gym every day. Okay, I wake up, thank you, God, for another day. I offer my gifts that you give me to help other people. You guide me where and how and what time to go. And I do what I have to do. I'll do whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. Just guide me to get there. Or give me the tools so I could understand how to get there. And today is the perfect day to remind us that everybody could do it.
Everybody can do it. And again, viewer, listener, watcher, you participating out there, it doesn't matter if you're watching this live or in 10 months, 10 years, you carry the same energy, the same love, the same connections as all of these amazing speakers and mediums and people that have been on here. We have just explored it. We have learned to meditate. Monserrat, you nailed it when you said meditation and we have that monkey mind. I love people who say, oh, yeah, I meditate for 10 minutes every day to get my day lined up. No. That's not meditation. And I know this because it took me 10 years to turn that noise off in my head. Now, for you, viewer, we don't have 10 years to wait anymore because we're in a new paradigm. And so you just learn to do it yourself. Listen to your breath. There's a bunch of different fantastic meditations out there. But when you can actually sit at peace with yourself, quiet with yourself, that's when you become the creator. And that's when you can connect into not just your own ancestry, but I call it connecting into your back of your heart, your diamond chakra, or this back chakra energy, your wings. You can connect into universal knowledge. Every guide, every ascended master, every being that has ever existed only wants you to be happy. So, knowing that not only are they going to come to us if they need help, but we can go to them. We need help. So,
Yes.
what an awesome experience. Plus, I love New Mexico.
Yes.
What a fantastic.
I'll see you soon.
Yes. And I do also want to touch on the portals that she said. So, when we're talking about these portals in our household, I've seen them everywhere and anywhere. It used to be like, go to Sedona and you can feel a vortex. Yeah, well, we're all vortexes, and there's portals and there's sites everywhere. Monserrat is probably one of the great people that you could set up, do a session with, and close those portals down, because we really don't need other entities coming in and out or messing with the vibration of love or clarity that you have.
Yes.
I work with another lovely woman, Cindy Hamilton, up in Forest Falls, and she's an Akashic record reader, and that's all she does. She closes portals all over the world, and she gets into your Akashic records and helps clear out so that we don't have to deal with old suitcases, old baggage, old luggage. You know, we don't need to carry around. We don't need to carry this stuff. It's too heavy. So
especially when they have kids.
Yes, yes, and sometimes the kids can, with their naivety and their curiosity, can pull in negative energies, and that's perfectly normal if we can get Archangel Michael to help us so that it doesn't become a part of their psyche, or they don't integrate it into themselves, you know, so that they can actually feel the difference between what is here to raise your vibration and what wants to control you.
Yes. And it's really easy to understand or to feel when something is there. You're walking and you feel that somebody's looking at you or somebody's watching you. You turn around and you feel scared or heavy or cold. Or when the kids, when they start having nightmares, that's how I find out with Noah. When there's something that is not love or light, he starts having nightmares. He wake up in the middle of the night crying. He doesn't want to go to his room. So, okay, clean up time. Archangel Michael, please come and help us to clean this house and everything that is around us, not just our houses or works or cars, everything, for you guys to be safe and feel safe and know that you're never alone. Sometimes I see people, they feel really sad because they lost their beloved ones, friends, family, or a not difficult, but maybe a strong lesson that they're going through, where they're going to learn something and they feel sad and they feel lonely. But they're never lonely. Even when we are alone in a room or in an office, you're never alone. They're always there with you. Your beloveds that are gone, they're there with you. Just that you can't really see them with your physical eyes. But as soon as you close your eyes, and if you don't know how to meditate, if you don't want to deal with the music and what music, because there's so many music that you get confused, or there's a lot of meditations, guidance that you're listening, but you're not listening. Or if you fall asleep in a meditation, okay, if I'm laying down and I fall asleep, then I'll sit down, try not to fall asleep. Or just simple, just close your eyes and don't say anything. Don't say anything, just receive what they're going to give you. That voice that sometimes calls your name, whatever your name is, and you hear it and you're like, did you call me? Did you were looking for me? And they're like, no. Those are your angels trying to get your attention to tell you, stop. Listen to us. Clean your head, clean your mind. Clean in blank. Just breathe. If you don't know how to breathe, just do a regular breathing. But just close your eyes and just listen to your heart. And that's how you get a connection with them. There is no manual, no book, no class. Like I told them, yes, we could guide you in a class. We could give you the tools. They're giving us to give you the tools so you could know what teachers are really teachers and what teachers are using the angels to use something dark on the back. You don't want to go there. You have to open your eyes and really, really listen at their words. And I'm saying this because I've been through there and I don't want other people to go through that. We learn that way. And that's why, and I'm grateful for that because that makes me a better teacher. That makes me to talk what I see, my experience, what I have felt, so you guys don't go through the same thing. But when you're ready and prepared, you could teach with the love, honestly, and clear that they've given us. Like right now, they're telling me just to, if you allow me, for us just to close our eyes. They want to give us light. They just want us to sit down, and I'm gonna translate. A toda la gente que nos está viendo, gracias por estar aquí. Estamos con Rachel, estoy yo. Nos vamos a recibir la luz de los arcángeles, la divinidad del día de hoy. So vamos a cerrar nuestros ojos y nos piden que no hagamos ningún sonido, ningún ruido. Solamente cierren sus ojos y respiren despacio. We're going to close our eyes. Don't think about anything. Just put your mind in blank or focus on your breathing, regular breathing. We are about to receive the light, the special light that we get every day. But today we're going to make it twice as special. You're going to close your eyes. We're going to quiet our mind. And as we're quiet, we're going to focus ourselves in our hearts. Look at your heart. It has a little door. Yes, you have a door in your heart. And your heart has this beautiful yellow light, bright light. Van a enfocarse en su corazón y al ver su corazón van a ver que tiene una puerta. Sí, su corazón tiene una puerta. El día de hoy, ese corazón brilla con una hermosa luz dorada. Hoy vamos a abrir esa puerta. Today, we're going to open that beautiful door in our hearts. When I count to 3, we're going to open the door. And that beautiful light that we have is going to illuminate everything. We're going to send love and light to the rest of our body and to the planet, Earth, universe. Whatever you want to send that beautiful light, you're going to send it today. But also we are connected with this beautiful tube of light that is on our top of our heads, on our crown chakra. It's so powerful that it's heavy. And it's really, really bright because it comes from the divinity. Cuando yo cuente 3, vamos a abrir esta hermosa puerta y vamos a enviar luz y amor a todo el mundo, a nosotros mismos para iluminarnos, a todo el planeta, a todo el universo, porque al mismo tiempo que la enviamos, estamos conectados con un tubo de luz que sale de nuestro chakra corona. Es un tubo de luz pesado porque nos está iluminando la divinidad. I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3. We open the door with our own love and all the light that we're receiving, we're giving it to. 1, 2, 3. Vamos a enviar toda esta hermosa luz y amor a todas las partes que ustedes quieran. Pueden visualizar cómo llega esa luz que nosotros mandamos a todas esas hermosas almas que están en todos lados. Si quieren mandarle esa luz a sus espíritus, de sus familiares, amigos, también está bien. We are sending love and light to every one of each spirit or people or friends that we don't even know, but we're sending them love. And this light is so bright that even with your eyes closed, you could see it. Esta luz es tan brillante que aunque tenemos los ojos cerrados, la podemos ver frente a nosotros. Podemos ver cómo esta luz llega a los corazones de las personas que más lo necesitan, incluyendo a los que no son nuestros amigos. All this light is getting to the hearts of all those people, even to our non-friends. We are sending this love and light. And like this, we're going to stay the rest of your day, the rest of our day, so we don't stop giving love. So we could be grateful for what we are receiving and we're sharing it with other people, even if you don't know them. Así nos vamos a quedar el día de hoy para seguir mandando luz y amor lo que resta del día, para poder compartir y agradecer lo que nosotros recibimos y compartirlo también. Cuando estén listas, listos, ustedes pueden abrir sus ojos. When you guys are ready, you guys could open your eyes, and that's the way we're going to stay. I want to know what you see.
I can't hardly speak. It is a joyous, high body vibration for me right now. It feels as though I have taken plant medicine because my whole body is in a D sharp vibration. And the pure love that you just sent us all, I think you might have fixed my hormones.
I want to cry, to be honest. It's so much love.
It's just joy and love.
We could give love even to the people we don't know. I don't know if you could see the spirits and the people that we were sending the love. I see them all white, like a normal person, but not clothes, not color, just white. And they were receiving it in their hearts.
Yes. So the way that I've been taught recently is that we, for 20,000 years, used to send love out this way, that now we're actually sending love into our heart, into the God spark, and then out to everybody through that God spark. And that's what it was that. It was this eternal love for me, for you,
yes,
for this glass, for
everybody.
for the plastic cup, for the trash, for the birds and the bees. And it was unlimited. And it just felt that everybody got to have
Yes.
as much as they wanted.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to stay like this all day.
All day.
For all the people who needed it. You're going to keep that energy with you because you're going to be connected with the most powerful being that we know, that is the divine light. So we have to learn that that's why we're here, to love everybody, not to hate, not even to work, to have a house, to have your car. You're here to live your life. Yes, you're not responsible for all the thinking or all the judgment that is going to be around you from other people. But that doesn't mean that you have to hate them. You say, I'm sorry, but I'm not responsible for what you think. But thank you. I appreciate. But I return it to you in love. If you don't agree with me, it's fine. It's not your time. I'll see you when you're ready. And then we talk.
So perfect. One of the things that I studied with different indigenous religions is that they have curses. And one of the universal truths is whatever you send out is what you are going to get back.
Yes.
And so I never understood why people wanted to do vengeance and curses because
exactly.
If this is what you're putting out, this is what you get back.
Mm-hmm. And we don't want to be that way. Believe me, we don't want to see. Sometimes it's not even going to come back to us. Mm-hmm. It's going to come back in our family, in our kids. Mm-hmm. And we don't want them to suffer. We want them to be happy. We want them to be better than us. We want them to learn. We want them to be safe. Mm. But if we want a safe place for them, we have to take care not only for them, take care of everybody who lives around you. If you see that something is going to happen to a person, I'm not saying, okay, get in front of them and do something crazy. No. But at least if you could stay there, try to help in a different way, you may save a life. Don't just because you're scared, just pass by and maybe something bad could happen to that person. Or maybe try, I don't know, everybody's different. If you see an accident or something, try to help it without putting yourself in a risk. But try to do something, or the little things. If you go to do shopping, something that I always do, because I feel it is, whoever is behind me, especially if it's a senior or somebody who's alone, I usually pay for their meals and I don't tell them. Or if I see that the cashier is going to try to charge them, then I tell them, you're all set, just grab your stuff and you're good to go. And that smile and that blessing is better than if they pay you. That's something that has no value, or it has the most value that you can pay with money.
I think you're talking about actions of love. Mm-hmm. I think you're talking about letting divine love rule you and following what it is your heart tells you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Perfect. Now, what I think we really need to know now is how can people find you? How can they connect in with this brilliant love, this energy, I feel good. I felt good all day, but now I physically feel like I could go run up the mountain. I could, keep doing this for another 3 or 4 days. Good. I'm not hungry. I don't have to go to the bathroom. I can't even think about anything except for how can other people connect with you? Would you please remind us how we can find you?
Yes. Well, I'm everywhere. They send me everywhere. They send me to Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and the name that I have is Monserrat Ángeles y Arcángeles, like angels and archangels. So that's the name that you could. I know it's a little long, but you could find me there. And I always share with Enlightened World Network. It's my second house, my lighthouse. And I've been sharing every program today. Maybe I skip one, but I'm going to share it later on too. But it's something that we could do every day. It's something, imagine right now how they feel. Imagine feeling that way every day. Every day you will see it bright like the sun. And if you don't know if to meditate inside your house, go outside. Go to your yard if you have one, if it's not that cold. Just sit down in front of the sun. I mean, don't get burned, but sit down in the sun.
Get some UV, and vitamin D.
Yes, and listen to the sun. The sun is the light that we have. That's the light that we're getting. Or go to the river if we have a river close by, or somewhere where you feel safe and in peace, so you could talk to them. And you could actually, like we open that door in our hearts, open your door. Open your door so you could receive what you've been waiting for, but you didn't know.
Wow, what a delight. What a beautiful, beautiful moment in time that I got to be with you. I'm so grateful. Thank you again, Enlightened World Network, Dr. Ruth Anderson, for creating this space, for allowing us to come together, for allowing this love to be our new matrix, our new platform. Thank you so much, yes. Monserrat. I am just that it really pulled together all of this energy and really fulfilled everything. Again, choose love, listener. Yes. Choose you. Mm-hmm. This is Rachel Otto, and we know that it's just a second of this divine day, this 222. But just like Monserrat said, this is every day. This feeling that we have here is how you can wake up. This is who and what you are. A divine, angelic being who is a co-creator on this planet. You. Why, you are just awesome.
Yes.
All right, we've got one more hour here on the Enlightened World Network with Joan of Angels, and then we're going to go over to Spirituality Gone Wild, and we'll get some wise words this evening from Archangel Gabriel. I look forward to seeing you, and let's just keep being the divine beings that we are.